we are discussing about DNA replication initiation in eukaryotes. Okay, let's get started.
In this video tutorial, we are discussing about DNA replication initiation in eukaryotes. Okay, in our previous video, we are discussed about the DNA replication in prokaryotes. Look at this picture. You can see that DNA is linear one in eukaryotes, having two strands running in opposite direction. There is a specific site called Ori site in the eukaryotes where the replication starts. Okay, Ori is the origin replication complex, and this is an AT-rich region, and ARS is in Ori site in yeast. ARS is the Ori site in yeast. That means the autonomously replicating sequence. Now look at the proteins and enzymes involved in the DNA replication. What are the proteins involved in the DNA replication? Where you can see ORIC, CDC6, CDT1, MCM227. That means mini chromosome maintenance protein. It is a helicase in eukaryotes. Okay, then CDC45, cell division cycle 45, genes proteins, RPA, RFC, PCNA. PCNA is the sliding clamp, and RFC is the replication factor C. This is the clamp loader here, and RPA functions like SSB in prokaryotes. Instead of SSB, here it is RPA. Then DNA polymerase alpha, DNA polymerase delta, and primases. Function of primases is adding primers, and polymerase delta leading. Then the polymerase delta leading lagging strand synthesis, and polymerase alpha DNA synthesis on primers. These are the main enzymes involved in the DNA replication in eukaryotes in the initiation process. Okay, then you can see that the proteins, ORIC protein and CDC6 protein, CDT1, etc. When ORIC bind to the Ori site with the help of the ATPase activity, it loads all other proteins. With the help of its ORIC proteins ATPase activity loads all other proteins. What are the other proteins? CDC6 protein and CDT1 protein. Here you can see here. Then ORIC first recruited the CDC6 and CDT1 proteins here. Then CDC6 drives the loading of MCM proteins. You can see that CDC6 drives the CDC6 drives the loading of MCM protein, and CDT1 induces a topological. You can see here the CDT1. You can see this is the CDT1, and it induces a topological changes in the DNA. With this MCM ring permanently associated with DNA, it induces a topological stress, and with the help of this stress, MCM permanently attached to the DNA. What is the role of MCM? Yes, it is the helicase here. Now you can see that this is the pre-replication complex here. Pre-replication complex. What are the pre-replication complex? This is the MCM protein. It is the helicase here, and CDC6 and CDT1. CDC6 and CDT1 called the pre-replicative complex. Then helicase loading. There is a helicase loader here, and these all happens in G1 phase. This all happens in G1 frame. Transition from the G1 to S phase by the kinase enzyme. You can see here by the kinase enzyme means CDC, CDK and DDK enzyme. We already talked about the CDK and DDK enzyme. With this CDK and DDK enzyme, transition from G1 to S phase. Okay, CDK phosphorylated CDC6. Okay, CDK phosphoryl CDC6. You can see here CDK. You can see here CDK phosphorylated the CDC6 protein, CDC6 protein, and DDK phosphorylate MCM, that means helicase, DDK phosphorylate MCM protein. Then what happens here is CDC6 protein and CDT proteins are degraded from this site, and also these ORAC protein are also degraded from, you can see in this picture, ORAC protein are also degraded from this site. At last the ORAC protein are phosphorylated, so it cannot recruit another proteins here, another proteins in this site. That means ORAC cannot recruit another proteins here. In this phosphorylation, MCM promotes the recruitment of CDC. You can see here MCM promotes the recruitment of CDC45. MCM promotes CDC45 and GINS proteins. Then this is called the CMG. You can see here this is the CMG assembly, CDC45 and MCM and GINS proteins. CDC45, MCM and GINS proteins are called together the CMG assembly. What is the CMG assembly? CDC45, MCM and GINS proteins. CMG recruits MCM10 and CTF4 proteins. CMG recruits, here you can see this is the CMG protein, and you can see here this is the CMG protein. Sorry, this is the CMG protein. This is the CMG protein. Sorry, this is the CDC45 and CMG assembly. That means CDC45. CMG recruits the MCM10 and CTF4 proteins. And then now the MCM proteins moves in the left side. MCM moves in the towards the left side. You can see here, and break the hydrogen bond. What is the role of MCM? It is the helicase enzyme and moves across these proteins, across the hydrogen bonds, and melts the hydrogen in order to recruit other polymerases and other proteins. Then it recruits the RPA, polymerase alpha and primases here. It also recruits RPA RPA is the SSB, similar function in SSB in the prokaryotes, and polymerase alpha and primase. What is the role of primase? We already talked about in prokaryotic replication process. That means it adds the short RNA strands here. Then polymerase alpha make short strands of DNA RPA attached to the strands. You can see RPA attached to this DNA strands, and it prevents the reannealing. And you can see MCM move towards the left side and breaking the hydrogen bonds. Then we have the primase enzyme make short RNA strands. Then primase has make short RNA strands and add one primer to leading strand and continuously you can see that the one primer to the leading strand and more than one to the lagging strand. Lagging strands are called the Okazaki fragments. Here you can see this is the Okazaki fragments, and leading strand one primer is added and more than one primer is added in the discontinuous manner in the lagging strand. Removal of these primers, polymerase alpha comes and synthesize deoxynucleotide from this primer site. Removal of these primers, then polymerase delta comes and with the help of the few nucleotides added by the DNA polymerase alpha. You can see here that few nucleotides added by the polymerase alpha here. Few nucleotides added by the polymerase alpha, and from these nucleotides DNA polymerase delta added nucleotides. Now the PSCNA added the polymerase delta, and elongation process starts. Okay, that's all about the elongation process. If you would have any doubt, please comment on the comment section. I will surely answer your doubts in about the all about the DNA replication. Okay.